I didn't want... I do not... I just...
After the summoning, the words quadnescient...
No.
I've already asked all that.
This amulet is the mark of that entity that you and your cult summoned. I found it on Kondo's body. Does it mean anything to you? It means that Kondo is a traitor. He won't be the only one. They all hate me. Kondo wasn't a follower of Anu at all. He worships the laddering horror. I think he might have been mad. Madness? Yes. Sweet singing in my ears. Seems to be fashionable at the moment. Now listen to me. I need to know who else might have been a double agent. Who? Who? I'll tell you who. They all hated me. Especially Foyd. Foyd? The troll? Yes, the troll. I never liked him. I don't trust trolls. Where is he now? How would I know? He wouldn't tell me. He never liked me. Nobody liked me. Did he say anything to you? He said he was going to change his identity, make a run for it. Such a coward. Stupid troll. What about the rest of the cult? Where can I find them? It's too late for everyone. Nothing can save us now. Where's your faith? Don't you believe that Anu is the god of gods? No. I renounce my faith. Anu betrayed me. He betrayed me! Mooncalf jumped screaming through the stained glass window and began to climb the temple. I could hear Mooncalf ranting as he climbed up the outside of the temple. I give my faith to one god, and it brings about the destruction of everything.
It's Spider-Man.
Gods are nothing but trouble. Can't trust them. You can't trust them. We don't need them. They need us more than we need them. I'm letting atheism into my heart as my savior. I am a born-again atheist. I renounce all gods! Oh, I can't believe I survived that fall.
You didn't.
You're death then.
You've heard of me. I'm flattered.
Oh, what were the odds that I'd get hit by lightning just as I renounced all gods?
About 1 to 1, I'd say. You're not the first. Although I think you're the first to do it from the top of their own temple. Full marks for style.
Thank you, I think.
Don't mention it. I try to make the process as enjoyable as possible.
So what happens next?
That depends on you. But you've renounced all the gods, so I doubt you'll be off to any of the heavens. Or hells, for that matter.
Well, what about reincarnation? I always liked the sound of that.
Well, it's not really up to me. But if you do come back, can I advise you to be careful what you say on the top of religious monuments?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know, I don't feel so, so dedicated anymore.
Death gives you a whole new perspective on life.
I should never have become a zealot. My mother was right. I should have been a tax collector.
Perhaps in the next lifetime, eh?
Say what you like about Mooncalf. He knew how to put on a show. Unfortunately, he hadn't left me with many leads, although finding Foyd wasn't a bad idea. I had already a lot of practice getting information out of trolls. All I had to do was work out where he was.
No, done with the temple. Well, I know. Well, he had the bandages, which I've given back to him. Ow.
Okay. Did you work on a troll named Foyd?
Foyd.
All right, I can't give you a description. All trolls look the same to me. But if you worked on him, it'd have been recently. Have you worked on a troll in the last day or so?
Yes. Yes. I worked on someone down by the river recently.
A street name would be nice.
I'm really hopeless with names.
How do you find people's houses?
I'm really good at taking directions.
Well, where was this troll that you worked on?
You walk to the river Ankh, turn right, and then take the 3rd street on the right. It's opposite an abandoned shop.
An abandoned shop? Thanks. I think I can find that. I guess you better...
I know where that is as well. It's this one.
Foyd, are you there?
No, there's no one named Foyd here.
Don't lie, Foyd. Firstly, I recognize your voice. And secondly, I've spoken to Rodan. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cause you any trouble. Someone had painted the sign of the eel on the floor. Foyd must have been looking for protection from the laddering horror. I guess he wasn't as stupid as he seemed. Or maybe his self-preservation was strong enough to cut through his stupidity. I could rub out the Elver sign and let Foyd take his chances, but I still had some pity left. The big, dumb troll was lying almost motionless on the floor. The floor had seen better days. All you have to do is cooperate with me, and I'll leave you alone.
Were yous followed?
No, I've got cautious about that recently.
What do you want?
Nice place you have here.
Cut this small talk. Just ask yous questions and get out.
Nice.
Alright, okay.
Do you know where Carlotta is?
Who's this Carlotta fella?
What about Therma? Do you know where Therma is?
Dunno.
Have you seen a woman called Ilsa Varberg around?
All those human women look the same to me.
What do you know about the goddess Errata?
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Have you had any dealings with a shifty troll named Jasper Horst?
Horst? I know the name, but not the troll it goes with.
Have you ever heard anyone mention a gold-plated jewel?
No, never.
Think hard now.
My brain already hurts. I can't think any harder.
Never mind. Tell me about Nylanathatep.
No! Ask me something else.
Were you part of the Nylanathatep worshippers?
Not tells yous nothing.
Who are you running from, Foyd?
Not saying nothing.
Why have you inscribed an Elver sign on the floor?
No reason.
It wasn't so that you could protect yourself, was it?
No. It's just that it looks pretty, that's all.
You're lying, Foyd. You're terrified. You think the symbol is going to protect you.
What if I do? That's my right.
Who's it gonna protect you from, Foyd?
Not gonna say that name ever again. Never.
Maybe I can help you.
No one can help me now.
Tell me about... Were you...
No.
Alright, okay.
Do you know what quad nescient eos interficit means?
That's the thingy. Quad nescient CEOs interficit.
The thingy? What does it mean to you?
Dunno.
I could very quickly lose patience with you, Foyd. Do you...
That...
What? Does this amulet mean anything to you?
Yeah. That does look familiar. That's Traps.
This belongs to Satrap? Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Saw it round his neck.
And where is he now?
Dunno.
Does this...
That...
And where... I have the falchion. I think it might be possible to stop Nylanethotep using the sword, but I need to know how.
Dunno. They didn't tell me nothing like that.
Are you telling me that you were part of a secret cult, but you didn't know anything that was going on?
Well, I did what Mooncalf told me most of the time.
Because he was the leader, you mean?
Well, he was the figurehead, but I don't know if he was the leader.
Then why were you following Mooncalf's instructions?
He was my contact. That's how we stayed in touch. Use contact keeps you in touch with what goes down.
Oops.
Everyone in the cult had a contact, right?
That's right.
So who was Satrap's contact?
That was Galid.
And where can I find Gelid?
Dunno, but I think he worked as a porter up at the university.
That's all I need to know. Thanks. Do you know anything about the play?
I can't.
Foyd, think carefully. I'm still looking for Satrap, Therma, and Gelid. Do you know where they are?
No, dunno.
I had a... This Gelid. Can you describe him to me?
He's a human.
That's a start.
He's a man.
That's always good for eliminating suspects. Go on.
That's it. He's not very good at description.
Anything else you can remember about him? Clothing? Patterns of speech? Anything?
He says, of course, and that'd be me guess a lot. And I think he said that he's a pedalo.
A pedalo?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Interesting. Let's hope we don't meet again, Foyd.
I need to get in here, but I don't think she'll let me in.
Can I come in?
No, go your...
I hadn't seen wherever.
Oh, so I got this. Why do you have to do the walking animation to get here?
I'd identified the closely examining the fresco. I'd already...
I can't do anything with this. Okay.